It's my first morning in Luxembourg and I'm going to Germany, which is not in Luxembourg. I forget how exciting upstairsy trains are. Here I am in Trier. Trier is the oldest city in Germany, as you can tell by these large roads. I'm sure we'll be seeing some older stuff in the coming minutes. Hours for me, but will be edited to minutes for you. There's an amphitheatre here and some Roman stuff. So this is Porta Nigra. I'm not actually sure how you pronounce this. Porta Nigra. I mean, either way, it's clearly not a German name, so what's the history there? We're all asking, I imagine. Quite nice Trier. Very German. This is the ancient Jewish quarter. Apparently Jews were expelled from the city in 1415. Who would have thought that 601 years later an Asian Christian would walk down that street? Probably didn't even know what an Asian was back then. Okay, coming up here on the left is Karl Marx house. It's got a flag outside it. Oh, and I think they sell drugs there too. So it's all very liberal around here. Seems to be growing some sort of green gate tree here. Probably an initiative to show that Trier's won European capital of leaves or something like that. If this is a play area coming up, it looks like the most fun play area ever invented. However, I think it might be a scrapyard. That's not a scrapyard, what is that? It's got chairs in it. Looks like a left-wing community. It's got a fort and everything. Okay, here is the amphitheatre. I'm not going to pay to go in because, frankly, I've been to the Colosseum, I've done Rome, I know what an amphitheatre is. I mean, this is what I like about Germany. You can leave your bike completely unattended and all that will happen is someone will push it over. Just currently doing that thing where you try and listen into a tour for free. There you go, he integrated something Roman. You have to pay to get the full story. This is the Roman Imperial throne room. Not the bus. That's just a little camera joke there. Oh, I like it when you turn a corner and there's something pleasant like that. It's a World Heritage Site. You didn't have to pay. It's everything I dreamed a church would be. Cathedral. Tick. Let's go away now. Had a very pleasant chat with someone on the train who didn't speak English or French or Spanish, the three languages that I am able to do something in, and I didn't speak Turkish, Arabic or German, the three languages that he's able to do something in. So we used our knowledge of about 10 English/German words respectively to establish quite a few commonalities about us. Right, here's the river. Okay, there you go, you've seen the river. Reminds me a little bit of Bilbao, possibly slightly wider, more trafficy. You can tell this was once an industrial city, but it's been regenerated with buildings. Let's keep walking. I imagine as a child I would have been straight up there, so you can climb up it, get in the thing, and then go for a ride of Santa in this sleigh. Oh, look at that reflection. Which bit's real? Oh, CNA, how we miss it back in Blighty. You'd think there was some really cool flashing blue lights going on here, but it's not. If I do this, you see. Oh wow, and it even changes colour. I can't believe this. I thought that was changing trains in Germany, but it turns out when I get off the train, they're in bloody France. This is my cheap hotel. It's not cheap, by the way, that's the ridiculous part about it. This horrible carpet is very themed for the season, isn't it? It may just be an ibis, but you do actually get a little balcony with flowers, themed obviously in the corporate ibis red. A view of this tower, which I'm calling a water tower. Oh, I wonder if it's defensive actually. Oh, and the moon. Who could forget the trusty old moon that stayed with us all these years? Well, it's a quiet dimanche here in Metz, and il fait pluie. I think Metz is probably a nice city on a sunny summer's Saturday. Plus it has the same paving as Harrogate. This is obviously supposed to be an attractive square with the city's main civic buildings around it, flags, cathedral. Yes. This is the Moselle River, and you can see downstream, to use that word, a publicly funded arts project. Well, this is clearly a very important civic building, but it's all gated up. I think this city reminds me slightly of Quebec City in Canada. This is Place de la République, which is looking equally dead. Really need a wee. Normally, you would just run into McDonald's, but McDonald's is closed. I mean, they're running a bus here, but who's on it? Because where they're going to and from, because nothing's open. I think that you'll find Burton is of Leeds, actually. So I'm back in Luxembourg. There's obviously a lot of nice places in these cities, such as this, but they're full of these awful Christmas market things, none of which seem to be open. Makes me thankful that we don't have any nice squares in the UK to fill with crap Christmas markets. Of course we have the crap Christmas markets, just not the nice squares. A lot of seafood here, saying that we're inland. I mean, where's it all coming from? We all know Luxembourg's landlocked. Well, I just met some very nice people in a cafe, and now I'm looking at this view. Gonna go down this lift.
Je suis investi de l'ascenseur plus vite et les gens tombent.
Ils n'ont rien à faire de ski en mode, les gens remontent.
Eh ben oui.
C'est pas total, c'est pas
Cliffs lit up. Oh, and trees for Christmas. Christmas trees, if you will. That was Luxembourg. Now back to Lond.